Hello Sagittarius, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of May 19th, 2024. In this reading, I'll be drawing 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will clarify each of those cards with 2 tarot cards, and then use the remainder of the deck to clarify the message for you even further. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's intended for another Sagittarius watching. My hope, though, is that we can hop onto your timeline and give you some insight for the week ahead. So with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Sagittarius Collective for the week of May 19th, 2024. What do they need to know about? What do they not see coming? And what do they need to prepare for? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. First up, we have love on the brain. You could be dreaming, fantasizing, being nostalgic even about a current love or a former. Boss Daddy, this is big D energy. Sometimes in this deck, this could mean a divine masculine. Other times, this could mean someone who is a bit of a narcissist. So we'll see how this plays out, all depending on what is clarified. And the next card out we have is moving on, thank you, next. You could be moving on from a particular situation, relationship, or individual, or even moving towards one of those things. Now, bottom of tarot, I always say this is what you don't see coming. Bottom of What's the Tea are issues you will have to contend with this week, but to a lesser degree than the 3 on the table. Unbothered. So clearly something is happening this week that you're unbothered. It looks like there's an individual who's just lying about you, just making stuff up into you. So this maybe is your love on the brain, could also be your boss daddy. So we'll see how this all plays out, but good chemistry, great vibes, very positive energy between you and another individual, and hustling to make it rain or make some kind of dream come true. Let's see what tarot has for you, Sag. Love on the brain. Why is love on the brain here for the Sagittarius Collective? Love on the brain. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Love on the brain, clarified by 10 of Pentacles and the Tower. Why is Boss Daddy here for Sag? Why is Boss Daddy here for Sag? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Boss Daddy, clarified by 5 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Moving on. Why is moving on here for Sag this week? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Moving on is clarified by 7 of Cups, as well as the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's begin clarifying. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here for love on the brain? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. 10 of Pentacles, clarified by Page of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. The Tower. Why is the Tower here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Tower is being clarified by the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. These 2 cards wanted to come out, so I'm going to take them. The 3 of Pentacles and the Devil. I'm going to clarify the Devil. I normally don't clarify the clarifiers in this type of spread. However, whenever the Devil comes up with the Tower, I do like clarifying that for you. So let's get some clarification on the Devil here, please. What is this, Devil? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Because, I mean, it could very well be a Capricorn you're dealing with, right? So let's get some clarification. 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords, the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords to the Moon, to Justice, to the 10 of Cups. This probably won't resonate with everyone. Do some of you have, I get this feeling that majority of you watching this right now have someone who is leaving someone else for you, or you hope someone will leave someone else for you. If that's the case, I think your wish is about to come. I think your wish is about to come true in a sudden change or revelation you did not see coming. And that might be why you have love on the brain. You might receive this message. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Capricorn is here as well, or a Virgo. but it appears that this, you know, for me, Pentacles in Tarot are resources. So not just money, time, love. It's for the long haul. Two people come together, or an individual even who, you know, works solitary. They achieve the Ten of Pentacles over a course of many, many years. For me, every pentacle in tarot equates to 1 year. So this is like 10 years. It's almost like for the long haul. So this is what you're dreaming or fantasizing about this week, is like something that you've wanted for a long time, but also something you want for a long time to come. I do believe this week you are receiving news or a message, very small, not exceptionally detailed, at least not at this time. We'll see if more is revealed. It's coming in pretty fast, what you don't see coming. I think you've been under a state of illusion that this was never going to happen. There is justice being called this week. The playing field, if you will, is being equalized, and it is leading you right to your 10 of Cups. So I think for some of you, you've instinctually or intuitively have known that this was happening. But I think you went through phases of doubts. If this sounds like your storyline, I think your time for doubting is over. To be quite honest with you, I think you get this shock and revelation. The Devil is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Hermit. I think it's something you've thought about for a long time, focusing more on the negatives, but then, you know, kind of bouncing back and forth while sitting here in Hermit, like, this is going to happen. This is going to happen, right? Six of Wands, this is going to happen. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to have victory and success, and we'll be together. And then it's like, oh no, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. They're never. And I almost feel you bouncing between these two very extreme, like, polarities of being very positive about this happening and this not happening. And that's clarifying the Devil. So I think that what you've been bonded to is the thought process, the Eight of Swords, of going back and forth, or yes, the Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Hermits will clarify the Devil. So it's like you're going back and forth over thinking or feeling very good about this situation and thinking or feeling very negatively about this situation. For some of you, definitely third-party situation. You see this person as a soul bond, a soulmate. It could have been someone you met through work, or someone that you will be meeting through work, but I don't, scratch off that last one. This isn't someone new. This is someone from the past. This is some sort of third-party situation without a doubt. Someone that you feel you have shared many past lives with. You see them as your ultimate happiness, that your values are all aligned, that you could have a higher level of commitment, marriage, whatever that is. This person went from breadcrumbing you to now giving you a, look at that, solid offer. Just, I was going to say just for you, you know, but yeah, went from breadcrumbing you to now actually giving you, I want to say, your very own pentacle, one you don't have to be a beggar for. So it's not going to resonate for everyone. I understand that. But if you've been in a third-party situation, could be dealing, like I said, with a Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think it comes as quite a shock this week to you that your person is leaving the other individual for you. And like I said, you've been up in your head about it. This information comes in pretty quickly, swiftly, and with that Tower card, really out of the blue, and something you were not expecting. For others of you, where you're not in a third-party situation, or you're not waiting for anything like that to occur, if you've been looking for a job, been looking for something that can take you to the Ten of Pentacles, you've been doing some exploring, putting some feelers out there, if you will, applying for a lot of different jobs. I think you end up finding one this week, or at least being offered the opportunity to work at a job. And then in that respect, love on the brain could be interpreted as this will be a job or a position or a project, an endeavor that you're really going to enjoy working on and working with these people. There will be victory in this. I want you to be careful that you don't become too bonded to the work in a toxic way, like that you don't overwork yourself because you're so excited to get this job or to be accepted into this. But it does look like it, it comes out of the blue, like I said, sudden revelation, and it is something you end up loving to do. And yes, intuitively, you kind of knew that you were going to land this job or this project, or again, whatever that is for you. But if that's your storyline, that's definitely it. As for new love, if you're single and you've been, on dating sites, exploring what's out there, trying to go within, trying to find the High Priestess card for me is not just like intuition. I mean, it could be, but it's almost like the I don't know. It's like the mystery card, right? I'm exploring what's out there. I don't know what I'll find, right? I think in that respect, then you have an idea what you want, someone to go the distance with, but you're not really quite sure if they're, anyone good out there, so to speak, or, if that's the case for you, you do find or meet at least that individual this week. I think that individual has been betrayed in very similar ways as you have been in the past. I think that becomes, I almost want to say, something that you have mutually in common with one another. Be careful that past heartache, though, doesn't become a reason to become toxically, like, codependent on one another, because it's quite possible you are not 100% healed and they are not 100% healed, and so you could have some trauma bonding occurring, even though the trauma that you both have did not, originate with one another, was not caused by one another. There could still be this toxic bonding that happens. So be mindful of that, because that's not a very healthy way to begin a new relationship. But yes, if that's your storyline, it comes as a big shock and revelation that you meet this person or meet up with them this week. Boss Daddy, clarified by Five of Swords and Nine of Cups. Why is the Five of Swords here? One more shuffle, please, and up, please, and thank you. Out of the deck, we have Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Nine of Cups. Why is Nine of Cups here? For Boss Daddy this week. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Nine of Cups is clarified by Judgment, Five of Wands, King of Wands. Could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius you're dealing with, or Cancer. You have an individual in your life this week, this Boss Daddy. Could be Boss Mama. Please take genders how they resonate. There's an individual, if it's not you, it's someone in your environment who has a desire this week to win at all costs. If this is in love and you are a feminine, you have a masculine coming towards you to plant a new seed for the future. It's a message you receive, small text message, small communication, that this person wants a passionate beginning with you, new beginning. Even for those of you, if it's a past person, that Judgment card, they're coming back around this week. So there's definitely something going on here with love where you are receiving a very small message. I almost want to say like an offer to have a start with a new person or a restart with a past person, and it is coming in hot and fast with the Chariot. For some of you, if you know this individual already, and this is the rebirth of the relationship, or a relationship you've waited a long time, perhaps it began as a situationship and you're waiting for it to fully materialize into a relationship, there is a message coming in this week to you to let you know that that is exactly what will be happening. It will go from situationship to relationship. I believe that this individual, for some of you, will actually be driving to you to give you this message in person. This is your wish fulfillment person, and you for them as well. I think there's been a lot of conflict here between the two of you, of like, especially if this was third party, like when this would happen. It could have taken years for this to occur, 10 plus years, 13 years I'm seeing here. So some of you have maybe been waiting a very long time for this to materialize. And it looks like this King of Wands, your counterpart, the boss daddy, right? If there's going to be a boss daddy in tarot, it's either Emperor or King of Wands. And King of Wands here, boss daddy, is putting an end to the competition, putting an end to the tension, the strife, the third party situation, wanting you, only you. I believe you are their Nine of Cups as you are theirs, and they are coming towards you. So yes, if this is a past love or was a third party or situationship, I do believe this person is telling you they want to take it from 3 to 2, right? From 3 people involved in this situation to 2 people just involved in a relationship. This could very well be a new person. For those of you who are single, you're not expecting anyone or wanting anyone from the past. I think you could very well be traveling this week with the Chariot card. Could be the local grocery store. And it's just this fated event of judgment being called on your behalf to bring this into your life, almost like rebirthing love in your life, if you will, by bringing this King of Wands, who, you know, will really kind of win at all costs. You might be a bit conflicted at first. You're not sure if you want to maybe date this person, or you're almost like second guessing your feelings for them. But I do think that by the end of the week, you do decide to go out on some kind of date with them, small date, pentacles, just to kind of see what it's all about, what they're all about. There will be a lot of sexual tension between the 2 of you. For some of you, even on the first date, right? Page of Pentacles, first date early on, they buy you something or take you somewhere nice right on the first date, let's say. That could be followed up with some passionate exercises, because the Ace of Wands is also the phallic symbol of tarot. So for some of you, you have a past love, others of you a new love. And for those of you that are just career and finance focused, you have a financial opportunity this week, which is really your wish fulfillment here. New job promotion, starting a new endeavor, or having a new endeavor kind of like kicked up a notch, going to the next level. It comes in quickly. It's something you're very creative at, you enjoy doing. I almost want to say you beat out the competition with whatever this is. For those of you who currently have your own business or you're entrepreneurs, it looks like there'll be some sort of rebirth in your business this week. So let's say you do something online on YouTube, let's say, right, you could hit the next milestone of like YouTube watchers, or you come up with some new creative idea on how to take your dream, your vision, your endeavor to the next level, and like beating out the competition when you do that. Moving on, thank you. Next was clarified by 7 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. 7 of Cups clarified by King of Cups, King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Why is the 6 of Cups here? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Empress, and then Queen of Wands. When I see the Empress and a Queen of Wands sneaking up behind her, I usually take the Queen of Wands as the Mistress card, to be quite honest with you. Empress being the spouse, a spouse, one of the spouses. If we're going back to column 1 with this love on the brain, where it's been a situationship for a long time, you have an individual this week. I'm going to read this 3 different ways for you. Number 1, this has been a situationship for a long time, some type of third-party affair. You've waited, for some of you, 13 years, if not more, for this person. For others of you, could be 13 months. Just take it how it resonates. You've been waiting for this person to make their way to you. You didn't know if you were living under a state of fantasy or illusion or just like wishful thinking. Here you are, being single. You're fulfilling your own wishes. You're financially independent. You're looking good. You're feeling good. You have an individual who's been choosing between you and someone else, I want to say. You feel as if you've known this person for a long time. There's a lot of nostalgic feelings there. Whether you've known them since childhood, whether you just feel as if you've had multiple lifetimes with them. I think there's been moments in this relationship where the person has betrayed you, or at least you have felt that they have. I do believe you have this amazing breakthrough of clarity this week, of honesty. I think this has a lot to do with column number 1, the way I read it, and even column number 2, if you're in that third party situation. You have an individual leaving someone else for you this week. You have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly leaving a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or at least that's the news that you're receiving this week, and goes back to that Tower moment. That's the news. Someone is walking away and leaving out in the cold an Empress. Could be a Taurus, could be a Libra. For the Queen of Wands, which would be you, Sag, if regardless of whether or not you're masculine or feminine. For those of you not in a third party situation, you're just single, you're loving life, maybe you've been on the dating scene. It looks like you have 2 people to choose from this week, either a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're weighing your options this week, not quite sure who you want to be with. It looks like one of these individuals you find to be more familiar to you, more like a soulmate soul bond. The other one you feel has the potential to betray you, or has just had some sneaky behavior as of late. And if that sounds like your storyline, it looks like this week you have this mental breakthrough, this moment of clarity. I want to say that you realize who you want to be with, and the person you're leaving, you're kind of just telling them like, thank you, next. So in that respect, you will be breaking someone's heart. For others of you where it is not a love situation, it looks like you're receiving multiple job opportunities this week. And same thing, you feel like one is where you're meant to be. The other one you feel could be a bit deceptive. You're not really liking some of the terms and conditions, but you've been tossing this around back and forth, being very opinionated on the two. I do see you this week again having that mental clarity to accept one of the positions while walking away from the other. It could be for some of you an immediate financial hit, but it's one that you are aware of. You know it has the potential to go to the 10 of Pentacles. So if you've got to accept 5 for now, you seem to be okay with it. It's like it's a choice that you know that you are making. Well, Sag, very interesting week for you this week. That's what I have for you. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop some comments below so you can share your story about your journey. I always enjoy interacting with all of you. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.